All right, peoples. We are at 23. Matthew 23. Now, in this chapter, Jesus is talking the whole chapter. Just to let you know. So here we go. 23. A warning against hypocrites. Then Jesus said to the crowd and to his disciples, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seats. So you must be careful to do everything they tell you, but do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. They tie up heavy, cumbersome loads and put them on other people's shoulders, but they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them. Everything they do is done for the people to see. They make their hip philosophicals wide and their tassels tassels on their garments long. They love the place of honor that at the banquet and the most important seat in the synagogue. They love to get they love to be greeted with respect in the marketplace and to be called rabbi by others. But you are not to be called rabbi, for you have one teacher, and you are all brothers. And do not call anyone on earth Father, for you have one Father, and he is in heaven. Nor are you to be called instructor, for you have one instructor, the Messiah. The greatest among you will be your servants. For those who exile themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Woe! Oh, this is a different chapter. So this one is the 7 woes on the teachers of the law and the Pharisees. Just to let you know. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the door on the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. Woe to you, teachers of the law and the Pharisees, you hypocrites! You travel over land and sea to win the single covered, and when you have succeeded, you make them twice as much a child of hell as you are. Woe to you, blind guides! You say, if anyone swears by the temple, it means nothing, but anyone who swears by gold of the temple is bound by an oath. You blind fool, which is greater, the gold or the temple that makes the gold sacred? You also say, if anyone swears by the altar, it means nothing, but anyone who swears by the gift on the altar is bound by an oath. You blind men, which is greater, the gift or the altar that makes the gift sacred? Therefore, anyone who swears by an altar swears by it and by everything on it. And anyone who swears by the temple swears by it and by the one who dealt in it. And anyone who swears by heaven swears by God's throne, and by the one who sits on it. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You 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 give a tenth of your spice, mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matter of the law: just justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced in the latter without neglecting the former. You blind guide, you strain out of gnat, but swallow the camel. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but the inside are full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisees, first clean the inside of the cup and the dish, and then the outside will be clean also. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but the inside is full of the bone of the dead and everything unclean. And the same way, the outside you appear to the people as righteous, but on the inside you are full of hypocrisy and wickedness. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You build tombs for your prophets and decorate the graves of the righteous. And you say, if we had lived in the days of our ancestors, we would not have taken part with them in shedding of blood of the prophets. So you testify against yourself that you are the descendant of those who murdered the prophets. Go ahead, then, and complete what your ancestors started. You snake, you brood of vipers, how will you escape being condemned to hell? Therefore, I am sending you prophets and sages and teachers. Some of them you will kill and crucify. Others you will flog on your synagogues and persecute from the town of towns. And so upon you will come all the righteous blood that has been shed on earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel to the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachas, who you murdered between the temple and the altar. Truly I tell you, all this will come to this generation. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who killed the prophet and stoned those who sent to you. How often I have longed to gather your children together as a hen gathered its chicks under its wings, and you were not willing. Look, your house is left to desolate. For I tell you, you will not see me again until you say, blessed is the one who came in the name of the Lord. 23.